A spinal cord injury completely changes a person's life. A spinal cord injury is a terrible occurrence that can drastically alter a person's life. It is impossible to understand or adequately express in words the anguish experienced by someone with spinal cord injuries. Motor neurons are specialized nerve cells that are part of the spinal cord, which is a bundle of nerves and supporting cells. Damage to the spinal cord can cause various physical and cognitive impairments depending on the location and severity of the injury. In most cases, patients are unable to move their limbs or lower body, or in the worst cases, don't have any sensation below their neck and are also unable to move at all. Apart from the mobility issues and no sensation, the health issues further increase, including deep depression, decreased bowel movements, and indigestion. Ultimately, patients give up on their lives and seek a merciful death. Such a severe medical condition even worsens because there are no cures or reversals for this damage in the field of medicine. Despite this grim reality, there are still some glimmers of hope, and those are just stem cells. Only stem cells have such revolutionary healing abilities that can be utilized to fix this sorely unfixable condition. Stem cells have the ability to replicate themselves in a way that other cells are not able to, and the renewal of cells and replacement of damaged cells with new ones is the key to healing any particular condition. And here, stem cells will perform their role in the possible healing of this condition. A possible treatment method will follow this course of action, in which stem cells will travel through the body and target and replace the damaged cells with healthy ones at the site of the damage and repair the spinal cord injury. This hope is seen in the potential for stem cell therapy to restore the functionality of an injured spinal cord. A network of connected nerves is spread throughout our body. These nerves are responsible for carrying sensory and motor signals from the brain through the spinal cord and to the muscles of the body. Information is transported from the brain to parts of the body, and the spinal cord is the main road that makes this transport of information possible. Our central nervous system has two physical components, the brain and the spinal cord, and an injury to the spinal cord means blockage of the source from which the information spreads. To understand the damage of the spinal cord injury, it is important to understand the structure of the motor neuron, which is a single operating unit, and how these neurons collectively transport the electric signals throughout the body. These motor neurons consist of a single cell body, also known as the soma, a thin wire extending out of this soma called the axon, which is responsible for transferring signals, and it exists as a spacing between multiple motor neurons inside the spinal cord, and there are dendrites as well, which are branch-like structures all over the soma and usually involved in receiving information. But for transmitting the information, only axons play their part. These axons are protected by a myelin sheath that is wrapped around the whole wire, and this sheath acts like insulation, ensuring the rapid flow of information down the spinal cord towards the whole body. What happens is that when an injury occurs to the spinal cord, either the myelin sheath is broken and the axon is exposed, or the axon is broken, and both cases hinder the flow of information and block the body from acting normally. Thus, when a spinal cord injury occurs, it disrupts the transmission of signals from the brain to other parts of the body, resulting in various physical impairments. The main problem is that the nerve cells are unable to renew themselves, and for that, we need stem cells. To target the damaged area of the spinal cord, there is a type of stem cell called mesenchymal stem cells, SMCs, which is being popularly used in medical trials of the therapy and is showing promising results. These MSCs are mostly derived from the umbilical cord stem cells, which are pluripotent stem cells found in the umbilical cord of the fetus and are capable of developing into any type of cell in the body. Other types of cells that are used for treating this disease on a trial basis are oligodendrocyte cells, which are also derived from the umbilical cord. These oligodendrocytes are capable of wrapping their cells around neurons, and their method of action has also shown promising results in healing spinal cord injuries. Scientists are directly applying these cells to the region of injury and observing the progress of these specialized cells. With such advancements in technology, the dedication of the researchers, and the results of the trials, it is going to be possible in the future that spinal cord injuries will be cured, and such patients who are in the depths of despair could be revived and could come back to a normal life. The success rate of these treatments is anticipated to rise with time, and eventually humanity will benefit from the vast potential of stem cells. This has given many who suffer from spinal cord injuries a great deal of hope. We really hope for the day to come when spinal cord injury treatment will become a commonly practiced treatment.